Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. Thank you guys for joining us today on this Thursday, August 8th. Lionsgate.
Yes.
All that stuff. Thank you guys. We're your hosts. I'm Malcom. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot.
Yes.
Right there. And thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
Good.
We were in alignment. We said 808 we would show up. And we did, Malcolm.
We were ready.
So you are now in a portal.
Got you. Okay.
All right? That we created to bring you in on this time, this great time of abundance, this great time of awareness, this great time of infinite energy, infinite power, infinite success. And so here we are.
Thank you guys for joining us. Can't wait for tomorrow, man. Can't wait for this weekend. This weekend is the Gathering of the Masters event. We'll be out there tomorrow, going into the weekend. So excited to see everybody who shows up. That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be super dope. This has been circled on the calendar for quite a while.
Yep.
And we are here now, and we will be there. And so I expect it to be a monumental weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Shout out to everyone who purchased their Gathering of the Masters t-shirts and
Absolutely.
other products. All of that stuff went out. We even had somebody who ordered it and said, just bring it with you to Atlanta. So that was dope. You know what I mean? So they'll save on the shipping. And we'll bring it down, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. It's been storming, man. It's been storming.
Yes, it's been storming.
Greetings to
Elmira, today's grandmother's 83rd. Okay.
Happy solo time to
Greetings
Grandma.
from Elmira. All right, Grandma. I love it.
But yeah, it's been storming, so hopefully everything goes right tomorrow. Everything is smooth sailings.
Yeah, smooth sailing, getting out of the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, to the Urban X, to the UX90 crew, you're gonna have to check your our private board to find out where we're meeting for brunch on Sunday, 10 a.m. Right? We can't just put it out here because then a whole bunch of people who are not part of our clique will start showing up. Then it'll get real awkward. Like, who is this? Why are they here?
I'm checking memberships at the door, B.
Yeah, so we checking your membership. Like, Oh, you missing a few payments. We're gonna let you in this time, but when you get home.
Yeah.
Now, it's not going to be, everyone is not going to be happy with the menu, but that's beside the point. So if you are a vegan, we looked for a soul food / vegan. We just couldn't find it. So wherever we go, just eat before you get there, or order something with some, like a cup of coffee and like a Danish or something, you know. Because I'm going to have both elbows on the table like this. Bring more food. So,
And then you're not going to eat that much. Don't listen to him. He's a big child. He eats with his eyes and then don't eat it all. And
That's
then,
true.
Yeah, don't listen.
I'd be like, bring me a side of that and some of that. And then I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I order drinks, and Mama Dot always drink them. Like, I'll take a couple of, like, bring me a couple. And she know, just give me one drink, because I'll be drinking the rest of his drink. Yeah, that is true. My stomach is very, very small, you know.
Real quick, John Deere, he said his granny Louise is turning 100 on Saturday. Goddamn, happy birthday.
I'm to that.
Happy birthday,
When you put a
Centennial.
buck on the board, when you don't disrespect the granny at 83 because she's still alive. She still could. But when you put a buck on the board, it's like, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I done seen it all. I done it all. I done survived civil rights. I almost survived slavery, but I just missed slavery. And 100 years ago, Woodrow Wilson was president, you know. Yeah, that's a buck. Yeah. So with that being said, I want to get into the magic of the 8, you know, the Lionsgate, just briefly. For those who don't believe, it's not about belief. Magic is simply mathematical equations. That's all it really is. Understanding grid lines and timelines and dates and, you know what I'm saying, planetary alignments is really just mathematics. And once you understand that math, being able to take advantage of that math is really up to you. So if you don't believe in any of that, then the universe is like, cool, I don't believe in it either. If you do, and you align yourself correctly, the world is yours. Right? Doing the same things, walking on the same grids. I always tell you, it creates a like a groove that sometimes is hard to get out of. So use these time and date alignments just for yourself. Do something counter to what you would normally do and watch the algorithms change. Watch the algorithm almost get confused because it just knows you're going to do the same thing. You're going to address things the same way. So it is a time for renewal in different things, and you'll be surprised what will happen. That's the best way I can describe what magic is.
I love that. And to see it happen on a more technical level, just watch how your timeline changes after you look up certain, like something else. If you stay on a certain picture, like a different picture for a long time, you'll start to see your actual algorithm timeline change as well. So that is just, if you want it in a technical way, explained to you. So
and that algorithm is running concurrent with your thought stream now.
Yeah.
Right? So it isn't like your thought stream is one thing, and when you log on, it's something else. They are running together now. They're running at the same time because you spend so much time and give so much energy to the exterior or the exterior timeline, which now becomes a part of your thought signature. Right?
Yes.
That's a part of your thought signature, and that's how these demons and other entities are able to pick up vibrations and frequencies that you are now emitting that you could used to hide before, and they would have to work a little harder because everything is really about color and sound and energy anyway. But now you're giving direct signature frequencies to the open enemy on how to attack, how to subdue, and so it's a real weird game that you're playing now that you used to be able to be a little bit more covert with, but every time you log on, it's sort of like what movie was that? Conspiracy Theory with what's his name? Who did the Jesus movie?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Every time he bought The Catcher in the Rye, he was back online. So whenever they couldn't track him in Conspiracy Theory, great movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever he went and purchased The Catcher in the Rye, it registered at the bookstore, and they would send people down because now they know where he at. So, but now every time you log on and log on to the same ish, it's almost like you are giving them the Catcher in the Rye to know where you are.
Okay.
We'll talk.
So, yes. So some gems early in the show. Let's do a quick roll call, and then we're going to get started because we can't be here too long.
Yes.
We got stuff to do. All right, so piece from Columbus, Ohio. What's happening? I saw Philly.
Peace of Sean. What's good?
Minneapolis in the house. I saw LA earlier.
St. Louis in the building.
Cincinnati. ATL was good.
What's good?
Rockville, Maryland. What's up?
Be more checking in. Memphis.
DC.
Cleveland. The Bay
NY,
Area.
of course. NY, of course.
Ascendant Infinite checking in from Tampa. What's good?
Yeah, she had her guided meditation this morning. Super dope.
Okay.
So shouts out to Ascendant Infinite Guidance on that one. South Carolina was good.
Portland in the building.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys. And we're going to get started.
Let's do it now.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So big news from the last show, or since the last show, Kamala Harris picked her VP candidate that's going to run alongside her during this presidential run. His name is Tim Walz. And people are already making jokes that black people are calling him Tim Walz with a T, and it's not. I was doing the same thing. I felt personally attacked.
Okay.
But Tim Walz, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, she might have bodied this pick.
Okay.
He might have bodied this pick. I think he, as far as politics goes, he is very left. He's not centrist. A lot of the famous politicians now are usually centrist because they don't want to piss off everybody. But I think he is like very way to the left with his politics. He has a lot of charisma. He makes up for the charisma she lacks because she's dull as hell. And he doesn't own any stocks in any companies and stuff like that. So he kind of, and then I saw pictures of his family, and it looks like a very regular white family. She might have bodied that pick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's important because your vice president, when you are either black or woman, your vice president or even white now needs to almost balance you out like a sandwich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so because she is of African descent, I don't know what the hell she is. Whatever she is, right?
Yeah.
He balances that out. But some of his policies are a little weird, yes?
Yeah, no, yes.
Where he wants
yes.
tampons in the boys' bathroom. What's that all about?
Because that is radical left. You know what I'm saying? That is radical left, right? So that is in line of what you see from a lot of these liberal schools, a lot of these liberal politicians. You get what I'm saying?
I don't want to gross you out, Malcolm. Why?
Don't.
Would there be tampons in the boys' bathroom?
If identifies as a boy, then she still goes. I don't know, or a boy. I don't know.
Yeah, you're stuttering now, Malcolm. You're sounding like. Come on, spit it, Malcolm, spill it.
I just said it. Somebody who if it's a boy or girl who identifies as the opposite, want to go to that bathroom, but they still need it because they're still that actual sex, then they're still an actual girl. Then yeah.
Okay. Oh, so he's playing that. Okay. So
Yeah.
that will work well with the LGBT
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
HDTV community. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
it's well with them.
There
He
are
had some
some
other
questions-
policies that were a little weird.
There are, hold on, but before we get to that, there are some questions about his military record, though, right? Because he said something slick about J.D. Vance, who is Trump's VP, who served in the Marines, who I think served in Iraq as well, and apparently Tim Walz, before he was scheduled to go into a combat zone, left the military, and they said he has stolen valor because he claims he was in a combat zone and he never was. So that is.
Oh, Trump is gonna eat that alive.
Yeah. You don't play that with the
Now,
veterans.
Let's get to the
of the
vice
country.
president. Waltz, he's not a hero. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You-
He got
you-
captured.
You got captured, or when it was time to fight. I know it's time to fight. You wasn't there. You
Real quick,
didn't fight.
guys.
Yeah.
People are confused when I said she bodied her VP pick. She bodied it in the terms of what she needed, not in the terms of what I believe.
Yeah, I
hope
get it. I get
that
it.
didn't go
You
over
didn't
your
have to
head.
explain that to me, but I get it. You saying
Yeah.
in terms of what balances her out.
What she needed, right? Like
run.
exactly.
It
right?
puts white people back in line,
right.
as you know. Yeah.
It's for what she. If again, I have no horse in the race because I'm not voting for either one of these people. Right. I'm saying if I'm just spectating, I'm just kind of watching the moves that happen.
Right.
I'm saying in the context of this game that they are playing in front of you guys that care, she bodied that pick for her base
Gotcha.
because he cleans up or he just kind of fills in the gaps of what she lacks. If you watch his speech, if you watch him speak and then you watch JD Vance speak, it is like it's like night and day.
And remember, Trump picked Vance riding off a high wave, riding off the assassination attempt,
Now,
thinking that this was going to be a layup for him.
right.
And then when Biden was overtaken or stepped down,
Yeah.
whatever you decide to feel in your heart, it put him at a disadvantage because Kamala, he either didn't see coming, and for those who still are going, Kamala, her vice president pick is important. Whether
Yeah, and
you're
then-
voting or not, just sitting back watching a basketball game, you could tell, okay,
Right.
that substitution right there changed
Right.
the game. So looking at it
Right.
from that perspective, I understood what you were saying.
Right, and then if you just kind of look at Trump has all the charisma in the world when it comes to this. So he didn't need somebody just as just as out there as him. So he picked somebody who
Subtle. Somebody
Subtle.
subtle.
Kamala. She has no charisma, even though black people keep trying to act like she does. Like they keep trying to look at the way she did her neck. Oh my God, she reminds me of my mom. She don't. Stop lying, right?
Yeah.
She don't. Like, so, and then if you get her in the interview, you see how dry she is. He kind of picks up for that. So
Well, that's not necessarily true, Malcolm. I mean, because you see, I'm working on my Kamala. Life is what it is, as it should have been.
yeah, exactly.
You know, that's
Exactly.
that's her shit. You be like, huh? Fuck the she just
Exactly.
said.
So
Yeah, I get it.
Kamala and Trump, they have agreed to a debate September 6th.
I thought it
this
was the
year.
10th.
Was it? No, it's the 10th. It's the 10th. September 6th.
Okay.
What is September 6th? Something else. Was September
I
10th?
think she
Yeah.
originally wanted the 6th.
Okay. Yeah.
And he said, we'll do it on the 10th or something. Or,
Now, here's the thing. If in that debate, if she doesn't compose herself, it's going to be bad. Like he's going to bully her and it's going to look like like so much trauma from black people is going to be brought up because it's going to look very crazy to see this white rich man beat up on this
she's
woman.
going to win the debate.
You think so?
She's going to win the debate.
Okay.
Because optically speaking, a black woman
Yeah.
standing up to the most racist, sexist, obnoxious white man that the world has seen since.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is going
Yeah.
to win Black America over, because we're emotional people, Malcolm.
Yeah.
And remember, everything is vicarious for us.
Yes.
So she don't have to talk policy. She
Yeah.
need to have her neck snapping a little bit. She
Yeah.
need to. She might even want to do one or two of these. I don't think so,
Yeah.
Mr. White Man.
Yeah.
I don't think you know who you talking to. Let me tell you who.
Yeah.
Let me read you, because if she reads him, child.
Yeah.
If she reads him, child. Black. I know my people, bro. They are going to eat that shit up. I'm telling you. She ain't got to say nothing but read that white man. That's right, read him. And it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
Come on. She don't have to talk policy. Because
Yeah.
she keep making the same weird statement about what is could
Yeah.
have been if it was. That's what the bitch said. She said, because what is should always be if it was. I said, oh shit, like, that bitch got me stuck. I don't know what the fuck that shit mean, you know. I don't know what the fuck that shit mean. What it is, could have been if it was. That shit deep, nigga, because wherever you go, there you are. Nigga. Oh shit, this bitch is going up. She deep. She was saying a whole bunch of weird shit like that,
Oh
you know?
my God. Yeah, and the sad thing is you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right. Because God, I'm seeing it already. But that's gonna again, just like we did with the Trump and Biden debate, me and wife we had our popcorn ready, the lights dim, and said the debate is coming on, girl.
Yes. What day is that fall on?
Let me check.
Are we doing a show that day?
Let me see. September 10th is a Tuesday.
Oh, no show. Okay, cool. I'll have my popcorn ready too.
That's on a Tuesday, so we'll
All
see.
right.
We will see. Okay.
We will see, but it's an emotional thing for us. So
Yeah.
if she plays to that, she gonna be good.
Yeah. Okay. What are some of other policies that Tim Walz have that you thought was weird?
It was another one. It slips me at the moment, but it was along those same lines. Something he got going on in Minnesota that was a little weird.
Yeah, like the way you get and like I said, he's way left. Like he is on the extreme. So the extreme right is no abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if the mother dies, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care about none of that, even though all of them are living the other way, right? They all on the low. They on the Grindr app, all of them. But on the this side, on the left, the more extreme or the more open you seem, the better you do in that realm. So
And he's from Minnesota, the most interracial state in the United States.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get you a snow bunny, dude, just go to Minnesota. It's like they just lining up.
That's what it was last time. He's trying to get illegal immigrants' driver's licenses.
That's
what
okay.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's,
trying to do that.
I did see that. I saw a truck. This guy was driving near this like big rig, and then on the side it said like immigrants welcome. Like we'll get you your green card if you start driving for us or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like Ukrainian refugees are welcome too. I was just like, dude.
And did you see that immigrant who left her receipt? I don't know how true it is at the supermarket.
In New York.
In New York. And she had a $13,000 balance of food stamps and cash. And it was bad. It was bad, you know. And so that's how they come over here and rack up. And we got veterans, among other people who can't make it, you know?
Dude, I saw because if you lived in New York, if you from New York, you understand how that community does when it comes to food stamps. They get their food stamps, even though their husbands be millionaires.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right?
They get all the benefits, all of them.
Right. So that was something. But something came out today. The top 20 worst landlords in New York City. Did you see this list?
I saw the list, Malcolm. You want to read off some of those names?
Let's read off some of these names. Cohen, Steiner, Silverstein, Goldstein, Kazowitz, another Steen.
Yeah. Filled with Silversteins, Goldsteins, Rubensteins.
Yeah.
You know.
Steiner.
Yeah, all the Steens.
A lot of Steens.
Diamond Steen, Platinum Steen, Ruby Steen, Rubenstein. You know.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I saw that list. I'm just like, I'm not gonna say it. Come on. Do I gotta say it? You know what I mean? Do I have to say it?
The real estate agents.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
You know? Metaphorically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All slumlords.
Yep.
All
And
slumlords.
these dudes own thousands of units, like combined.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's crazy.
And they have the ability to wait out an entire community. Like a whole building will be empty until the environment or the market changes. Then they'll go in and fix it up and boom, sell it. Or, you know, the market change. So they have the, you know, the time to hold on to that property even if it's not making money.
Yeah. When you realize, like, this country is about leverage. Everything is leverage. If I can wait you out while you can't pay me for this, or if you want to take me to court and I got more money than you, I can wait you out. I can keep stuff.
Absolutely.
It's about leverage.
And
Everything is about leverage. We know, and we don't have it.
no, we don't have it. And this too, Malcolm, or they'll burn the buildings down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, it was a supermarket here, and it just all of a sudden burned down, and a building went up. Or in the Bronx in the 80s, all the buildings just burned down.
Yep.
You know, and so
Or they'll keep
real
a building
estate market-
empty.
Huh?
They'll keep buildings empty.
Yes.
Until the neighborhoods start to change, and then they'll start to fix it up.
I said that about 2 minutes ago. Maybe there's a delay in your audio.
I thought you said it another way. My fault. I just pulled the mama dot.
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
just pulled the mama dot. She
Just pulled the
takes
mama
credit for
dot.
shit that we just said. And
Right,
she
you're
be
right.
bright-eyed and brilliant with the shit. Like, what we should do is this. And me and Malcolm sneak a look at each other like, didn't we just say that shit? You should hear some of our meetings. Very crazy, very crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's the list. You know.
It's funny. It is. I thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty interesting list. And I was like, I'm not gonna say
You're
nothing.
listening to
I'm
the
not.
sounds of Urban X.
Yo, so tell me about this BK lobster thing, man, because this is interesting. I've had BK lobster before. It was okay.
Okay.
When I saw it, when I saw it on the internet, I thought it would be more like high class, like, oh snap, BK lobster. Then I walked in and it gave me a real
like a takeout
fast
vibe
food.
or?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this? Like,
Well,
you know?
that's the power of social media now. I
Yeah.
watched a dope series of videos on this vegan restaurant. I mean, they were shooting the camera around.
Yeah.
You saw the grill, the shit was moving in slow motion. Vegan chopped cheese. And me and Mama Dot circled the block 2-3 times looking for this motherfucker. And then I said, is that little hole in the wall? Is that it? And sure enough, the shit was a narrow hole in the wall. One of them little spots I used to buy weed from, a little stairway and shit. And it was literally a hole in the wall. Now, the food was good. It was pretty good. But watching the Instagram with the, you know, the camera angles, the, what do you call that? Where you get that panoramic shit. And so sometimes they do a real good job. You know, I'm a real sucker because I be up in those nights watching these restaurants and putting them on my list to go to. Now, this spot here was a spot, young brother and his man started a flagship spot in Brooklyn called BK Lobster, but
Right.
they wanted to have people invest. They wanted black people to have a part of the American dream. And so
Right.
they started franchising out these BK Lobsters to other places, Philly,
Yeah.
Chicago, different places. And it was a scam the whole time. Some people were putting $40,000, $100,000, $300,000, hoping that, like if I put $300,000 down, when I
Yeah.
walk into the restaurant, y'all need this, the cooks, everybody need to straighten up because like the boss is here, like, and shit. I seen Steve Canal do that. He used to own this soul food restaurant in Atlanta and shit. And he walked in and the motherfucker was, oh shit, my boss is here and shit, clean that table over there and shit, And so, and he would, these two guys, is him and another guy, they weren't licensed in New York City to give out franchises. They built one BK Lobster, and then like a mile away, they was building another one. And one lady was like, yo, what the hell's going on here? And so when it was time to get their money, they didn't get their money.
Yo,
And so, another grift.
People underestimate how hard it is to actually expand a restaurant. My friend Dre, he owns a restaurant called Flavor Hills in Jacksonville, North Carolina. He just he had that one. He waited like a little while. He just opened up his other one in Charlotte, right? So that one's open. And me and him was talking, and he's talking about like trying to open up like more locations, but the work that it takes to have these other two locations solidified. Because he said when he opened up his second one, his first one started to take a hit because all his attention is here. So the idea of him this guy trying to expand to all these different cities when you don't even got your business correctly, damn.
And what kind of, and I don't know this, what kind of experience because you can have experience of running like one kitchen. Because it's not that it's simple, but nigga cooking, you taking orders, it's really not that complicated. The food is good, the reputation is there. To extend that somewhere else where you can't be all the time watching the operation, how the money going in the register, if the money's going in the register, the whole 9 yards, don't mean you can expand. And then you taking people's money, and once you, listen, that money get in your pocket, bro, you start wanting to look the part too. You know, we moving big, we opening up franchises here.
And just to say that you have all these franchises, but you probably broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nigga, we
Just
can
to
barely
say
run a website, let alone, you start franchising out, and especially if you're not ready for the happening. We speak about it all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You get too big too fast.
Like, yo, even think about how tight other franchises are, right? Like, if you wanted to open up a Chick-fil-A franchise, they like the military.
Yes.
So because you reflect the brand, right? You can't just do whatever the hell you want.
Right.
You reflect the entire brand. So we got to make sure you're vetted. We got to make sure you understand how we do things here. And you better not open on a Sunday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And McDonald's is the same. McDonald's shit is so dope in a weird way. They got teenagers running the shit. But the system runs itself. Like, this is how we do things at every McDonald's. Not your McDonald's is different, and y'all got a DJ and shit out in front. No, this is how McDonald's do shit. This is how Chick-fil-A do things. But you have to get to that point. You can't just open up 2 or 3 spots, taking people money. Yeah, we got lobster over here, you know what I'm saying? Run over there, get you some lobster, and we're gonna be doing lobster over here. Nigga, lobster, first of all, I don't eat lobster, but that shit sounds expensive. It sounds like we have to have a port bringing our lobster in. Like the mob got all that shit on lock, because they bringing the shit in. They got trucks to deliver the same product everywhere you go. You wouldn't dare steal their money. You wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
My mom's did, though. I told you, right?
Yeah, you did.
My mom's was a number runner. And one Christmas, she said, man, you getting some toys this year. And she ran off with the bag from the mob, nigga. And they ain't kill her, but they just said she is not allowed back up in this joint. And I was looking out the window and shit. I had my little bike and shit. I said, you know, gotta be careful out here. But yep, that's what my mama did for me.
Almost got the family whacked.
She almost got the whole family whacked.
Whole family whacked.
For some fucking toys.
Yeah. So somebody said that Tasha K broke the story. I want to see her report on it.
Oh, okay, she broke the story? Okay,
yeah.
I saw it on the Shade Room.
Shade Room, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the Shade Room report, you know.
JT the Pocket Watcher, he got to get on this one next.
Oh, he'll get on it. He'll get on it.
This is up his alley. He got to get on this one.
This is right up his alley. You know what I mean? So what made you think you could run a franchise? You know, he fix his glasses and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now I pulled up this guy's report because the dude looked like a dude, because he really looked like a hood dude who got big aspirations. You know what I mean? Like, because you know, what we trying to do here is give people an opportunity to get into the lobster business. You know what I'm saying? I looked into his eyes. See, now I am a professional griftologist. Like, I look into a nigga's soul and be like, that nigga's grifting. I'm sorry, because once the nigga did his hands like this, like some shit he saw on TV, he had his posture straight and shit. He was like, because, you know, I want to help the black people get a part of the American dream. And then his left eye twitched a little bit and shit. Grifter. I said, I will not be investing in this nigga's business.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Watch the hands now. Watch the hands. You know, watch the posture. Watch the twitch. If nigga be talking and shit, and
my God,
give you a little twitch, grifter. Watch it. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go from black people financial crimes to white people financial crimes.
I like it.
Navy Federal.
Navy Federal. They got their own grift going on.
Yeah.
Let's bring this shit up because we don't want to just make this a black thing.
We got to talk about it.
Got to talk about it. So if you own a credit card through Navy Federal, now, what's popping?
First off, the American credit card debt, it went up to $1.4 trillion today.
Credit card debt?
Credit card debt.
Yeah, because ain't nobody paying that back. I'm like, my nigga, I got the money already. You know, call me another time.
Yo, America's credit score is bad. How y'all gonna ask me for mine?
And then listen, let me tell you, the last time these people called me, because they call me all the time, because I don't pay no bills. Ever since COVID, it's a crisis out here. How dare you call me when the crisis is going? I'm still recovering from the crisis, so I don't pay no bills, right? But they call me now.
We're going to be on JT's show next.
And now what they have to do is they have to give you this long, like 5-minute speech before is this Dwayne Bowser? Yes. Well, this call is recorded. I'm fine with that. Now that the call is recorded, tell me what the purpose. They don't do that now. Yeah. According to the law, a 1717, I have to warn you that it's a long-ass speech. Yeah. And one time I listened to the whole shit, and like, I'm not gonna do this. So just recently they call. I said, okay, look, lady, just tell me why you call. I can't just do that, sir, by law. So I just hung up. Bing, you know. I don't have time to sit around for you to give me the law, because I ain't gonna tell you nothing, but I ain't got the money anyway. You don't get blood from a rock. Anyway, the game is changing for how interest is calculated on your credit cards. We all know Navy Federal gives high limits with low credit scores, but now it's about to cost you. Normally, most banks and lenders offer monthly interest on any balance you have after the statement date, you know, the closing date. Navy Federal adding daily interest now if you don't pay your balance in full every single day starting October 1st, October 1st, 2024. So
that's mafia strong
that's
arm
the
right
mafia
there.
shit. So normally at the end of the month, you don't pay your bill. They done made the shit where every day, and so you are gonna be in a jam.
God.
Imagine if
Damn.
1 million customers owe $2 in interest every day. If they forget to pay balance, that's easy to a couple of $1 million every day.
Yeah, they you know what they doing? They trying to pay their bills too. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to pay their bills too, and they trying to. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's predatory.
Yeah, that's some loan shark shit.
Yeah.
Now, for internet purposes, don't do what Black Dot do.
Yeah.
Black Dot don't give a shit. You may care, right? I've seen people argue about their score, and my score be the same, and they be paying all their bills. And I don't pay them because I don't give a shit. You should care about your life.
Please don't listen.
Let's
Do not
clap
listen
that
to
up.
that. Please don't.
I live on the outside of the matrix,
Do not listen to that. So we about to go to jail.
No, I mean, do what you do, the right thing.
About to go to jail.
I don't pay nothing. Shit, I would barely pay the light bill if the lights stayed on.
Yeah.
I get on my Morris shit and sign the shit you send me and send it back paid. Yeah, I know all the shit. Yep.
We're going to jail, guys. We're going to Yale. So I wanted to talk about Kanye.
Let's take a commercial break first.
Oh, is it time?
Yeah, we've been on for about 40 minutes. 45.
Snap. Okay.
So let's get a commercial break in, and we'll come back with some Kanye.
All right. I didn't even realize. That's a good show.
Yeah, we came in on the 808.
All right.
Welcome to Turn a New Leaf, where we believe in the power of nature to heal and transform. In a world filled with synthetic solutions, we offer a different path. A path rooted in ancient wisdom. Just as every leaf in nature has the potential to change and grow, so too do we have that potential and power to transform our lives. Our mission is simple: empowering individuals to reclaim control of their health. Behind every product is our team that is dedicated and committed to harnessing the power of nature to provide you with safe, effective solutions. So whether you're looking to support your immune system, improve your digestion, lose weight, or simply enhance your overall well-being, we have something for you. So take the first step on your journey to optimal health. Visit our website today and start turning a new leaf with Turn a New Leaf. Nature's solution for a healthier, happier you. See you on the other side of health.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending infinite thanks to your higher selves, your legions of angels, your ancestors, your spirit animals, and divine source itself for allowing us to continuously connect in this time and space. I am so grateful to be a beautiful vessel to assist you on your journey and help facilitate healing. Be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, where you can view my blogs, exclusive videos, and schedule all of your services. I can also be reached at 786-828-8722. Be sure to also view my YouTube channel, where I have hundreds of videos for you on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much, Wealthy Family. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
And we are back.
We are back. Hey, Malcolm, I think TaxScam should endorse us. Look, I'm always wearing this shit across my head.
Matter of fact, you should put tape on it since they don't pay us.
That's true, but it's too late now. We at show 487. I've been doing this shit a long. They probably going, yes, free advertisement. You know? Yeah.
So let's talk about Kanye. So this tweet was put out from that guy Milo, who used to be like his chief of staff. Milo, he was if you guys don't remember him, he was like the gay Republican dude who was like smoking everybody until like they got him on some like pedo stuff, or like he was like advocating for like gay underage relationships because he was in one when he was younger or something like that. So that's how they got him out of here. Then he started working for Kanye West, but this is what he tweeted. He said, "There's a reason Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. In fact, there are several reasons, but the most serious and most recent is his dentist, Thomas Connolly. Connolly got Ye hooked on nitrous, laughing gas. This is my belief that Connolly sought to diminish Ye's mental faculties so that he and his business associates could extract millions of dollars from him. Earlier this year, I uncovered the fraud and intervened. Ye, hooked on nitrous, blew up our relationship on purpose by proposing something he knew that I'd have to resign over and then he put in parentheses, because I told him to do so. And then he said the resurrection of his longtime idle fantasy of making porn. Thomas Connolly is a dangerous predator who targets African-American celebrities into whose mouth he's put fake diamonds in. I suspect he did the same thing to Lil Yachty, and he must be stopped. I filed a complaint with the California Dental Board last week to that end."
Interesting stuff. Not surprised. And what I mean by that is this. Money changes everything. These people move. That's the energy that they move on. That's their bloodline. And so anybody can be paid, from a coroner, a dentist, a physician, a psychiatrist. And if they're a part of the Mr. Smith network, right? So that's the Masonic orders of the day, which are all aligned to some degree, right?
Yeah.
And they identified, this is why they be winning, because they got Mr. Smith everywhere.
Yeah.
So wherever you go to get a treatment, drop your kid off at school, they have people, Mr. Smith is literally everywhere. So would not be surprised, because Kanye's energy, when it's at its highest, they couldn't bear it. Let's just call it what it was. He stood toe-to-toe with the world. Now, a lot of y'all interpreted that as crazy because some of the stuff that was coming out of him from an earthly perspective was a little off balance, but I'm talking about his energy, his spirit, his soul, right? And so they know if he continued on that vibe where Adidas stopped messing with him, Chase Bank shut his money down, so-and-so did this, but he still was standing and still had the power of the people, that's a very dangerous thing, Malcolm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he was showing signs that he still was Ye, and if given the right avenues, he could rebuild his empire. That's, again, we just opened the show talking about identifying energy.
Right.
His energy is somewhere else, and it's been somewhere else since he came in the game. Go watch them first documentaries. He knew who he was. His mother knew who he was. So over the course of time, they bring the agents in, they bring the handlers in, they bring certain situations in because it's a war, it's a chess game they're playing. And once he got with this new girl who's probably the new handler, you heard him talk about, who was it, his psychiatrist, who was the psychiatrist or the person who
He was like the trainer.
him?
He was like the personal trainer or something.
Personal trainer. What kind of crazy shit is this when your personal trainer can make those kind of threats, Malcolm? So he's in a world surrounded by Mr. Smiths, and anybody can get you at any given time, you know, in those arenas. So I would not be surprised if, you know, these people go to the same doctors, the same people that perform these abortions, the same judges, the same celebrity coroners. What the fuck is a celebrity coroner? You know what I mean? And so
you do famous dead
autopsies
people,
and shit.
Yeah.
And so all of them working in the same network, I would not be surprised. I noticed on the last album, I thought it was decent, but I noticed on the last album, because I always use the music, I can feel the luster from Volume 1 of Vultures, which I felt was dope. This one didn't reach it. Still had a couple of hits on there, but I can tell the light is starting to dim. And it may be the people around him.
I fell off the Kanye train a while ago because I was tired of him using his genius to be lazy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he's been doing that for a while, where because he is obviously talented out of this world, but he thinks he can just give everybody just give us anything as consumers. Vultures too. There were songs on there that weren't even done.
Yeah, he was mumbling.
And then he's saying like, I'm gonna finish him and put like, who are you to do that?
Yes. Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So that's kind of where I've been. However, the whole addicted to nitrous thing, I didn't know that was a thing. And then I went down a TikTok rabbit hole. There's people who not snort nitrous, but like they inhale nitrous in their house. I was just like,
and it's the laughing gas?
It's like from this like tube thing. Like I don't know what the hell it was, but people gonna find a way to get you high. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, man, shit. I did a report on them dudes. I did a report 20 years ago of them college kids who was snorting, who was exhuming shit through a tube, like the fumes from shit to get high.
Yeah.
And so,
get high,
side note, do you know
Candace is whippets. Okay, everybody knows this. Okay.
Do you know where the term shit actually comes from?
It's an acronym?
It is an acronym.
No, what is it?
Back in the days, they used to ship fertilizer cross country, you know, to help grow things. Yeah. And what they noticed was like the ship would catch on fire because of the fertilizer would get hot or something, and it would burn the whole ship down. So now they said, when you see SHIT, it means ship high in temperature, or, ship high in travel.
In transit, somebody said.
Ship high in transit, and that's where the term, shit comes from. You know.
You learned something.
You learned something new. Yeah. Well, you know where the term fuck comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fornicate under consent
of the king. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So back to the Kanye situation.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only be on that high vibration for so long before they constantly are working at you, and then you start believing that, and you sink in on yourself. You almost eat yourself.
Yes.
Your ego will eat yourself, and then he's going to be reduced to somebody who was. And
if you look at him, he looks hollow.
Yes.
Like he doesn't look like he is just there. Like that's why that tweet, usually when people say, wow, you kind of just you take it or you leave it. I saw that and I was like, yeah, there has to be something there.
Yes.
There has to be something there to that, because like that's what I see when I look at Kanye walking with his wife naked, walking with his naked wife in the street. And I'm just like,
Yes.
something's not right here. You know what I mean?
Right. We beyond the point because again, once they recognize how to deal with your energy, and particularly, it's a bombardment of things that are there to tear you down. Then it becomes a game for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It becomes a game for them to take Malcolm X down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like this big charade that goes on when people feel or they recognize an energy, sort of like you got to go see the movie Predator. The first one, I think it was the second one, when he respected the black guy.
Donald Glover?
Danny Glover
Danny
basically gave him a fair one. You know what I mean? Because, I always do that. But because they recognize the warrior in him, you know what I mean? Even though they were from somewhere else. And so once they recognize the energy, it becomes a game to try to take it down and have it become a footnote in the history of black gods that they defeated in a time from a mythological standpoint. So you're looking at it physically. This shit is a mythological game being played by entities you know nothing about. Trust me when I tell you. Right? So sometimes being small is your only protection. Don't let that go over your head. Sometimes being small or appearing small is the only protection you have. Because when you spike up, right?
Yeah.
And now you're not a part of the crowd no more. There you are. The sentient beings.
Yeah.
They come and get you. And you got to be ready for that war. That's all. Now, let me hit this.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Let's talk about the Candace Owens aspect to this. Did you see the interview?
No, I didn't. It was a new one?
Yeah, him and Candace Owens just did an interview. And he's talking about Jay-Z and like Beyonce should let Jay-Z have sex with who he wants to or something to that effect. He's talking about Prodigy. He don't believe, Prodigy died from an egg. It was a couple other things.
They said the interview was from 2022. It was unreleased though.
Oh, it was unreleased. Okay, see, that's why I love. That's why I love
news.
The chat.
Fake news.
It's old news, but she just released it for whatever reason, and so he was talking some crazy stuff in there. But because it's backdated, I gotta kind of lean off of it a little bit because I don't know in what context he was, what Kanye was, who he was then compared to who he is now.
Right. Yeah, I literally was thinking like, what was he doing in 2022? Like that feels like such a while ago.
Right.
In Kanye news, you know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Right now, Carisha, Young Miami, she's doing an interview on her podcast, and she's apparently, her words, not mine, or everybody else's words, spilling the tea about her and Diddy and stuff like that. And one thing I read, what she said when she got with Diddy, everybody was celebrating him. And this is true. Remember Key to the City, BET Lifetime Achievement Awards, all that stuff. And now she feels like everybody is vilifying her for what has happened as a result. So I'm curious to see how that goes.
I understand that. And I was watching Social Proof podcast with David Shan, and he had the Earn Your Leisure guys on. And I thought they also made a great point. They said, look, for 30 years, we have been celebrating Diddy.
Yeah.
And so because we get with him during that 30 years, we don't know all of these bad things are coming. And now you're looking at us as if we should have known better. Or how do you vet somebody who's been on top for 30 years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understood what they meant.
I didn't look at them no way.
Say it again?
I said I didn't look at Earn Your Leisure no way as regarding that, because again, like you said, like they didn't know. I looked at the game that he was playing, and he just used them as pawns for his PR, but I didn't look at them anyway. The only reason I think people look at Carisha away is because she was named in some of them lawsuits. Like she was named as like a damn
different.
like madam kind of or an escort too. That's why people are looking at her away.
Right. Shout out Doggy Diamonds. They said he just gave us a shout out. So shout out to God Doggy Diamonds. That's the God.
Shout out to the God.
And yes, so she had a little bit more complicit. They were just a platform,
allegedly.
and they never got the money from Diddy. A lot of this kind of stuff, and so I understand that. But a lot of people will see you with somebody and think you were a part of the grift. So even David Shan, shout out David Shan, said, he probably could have did a better job vetting a lot of these people, but he said, and this is true, after they leave his show, the level of exposure they got, that they didn't know how to handle it, and maybe the money that came in based on the exposure, got people a little out of hand. So I could see that part of it as well. You know what I mean?
I did a whole video on how good people become scammers, and it be that.
Yes.
They have the capacity. They do great work. Whatever it is that they're doing, they do great work. And then sometimes it's happened to people where they get so much, like the happening happens, right? They get so much traffic or something happens, something takes off. They don't have the capacity to fulfill.
Yes.
And now you like stuck to where you wanted all of this business, like you wanted all of this, like you thought it was a blessing when you got it, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it.
Malcolm, if I'm selling my computer mouses, we'll do something special, and I have the capacity to fill about 500, and 15,000 or 20,000 orders come in because of the happening. Now I can't fill the orders in a timely fashion. I gotta wait for my shipment to come in. You're complaining. It's taking weeks to get your mouse, and now I look like I'm doing bad business.
Yeah,
and so
it happens.
It happens. That's
way
why,
more than people.
Yeah, go ahead, Malcolm.
Yeah. Now it happens way more than people
think
realize.
it does.
Yeah.
Right? One of the things we always said, you have to be ready for the happening. Now I'm just talking to the business crowd, because you think anything, especially in this social media viral era, anything could pop. It's shit. If I get an order for 10,000 shirts, it's grand opening, grand closing. Shit.
Seriously.
Alejandro can only do so many shirts. Shit, the shit we had to do to get ready for this event. He pressed. We weed and shit. Dude.
Yo, there was a dude I remember on JT Pockwatch show, and he was a part of that crew with Ben X, 19 Keys.
Oh yeah, the Money Crew. I
forget the crew's name.
Super Thought Crew or something.
Yeah. So,
Thought Mechanic Crew or some shit. Yeah.
So he said, and this is what he said, and like he said it, and I think people missed it. He goes, "Yo, my company, we only dealt with $3 million a year before." He said, "Now we have 10 to 15 that we have to kind of manage and deal with." He said, "We didn't know, we didn't have the capacity to finish, like to handle it."
Yes.
And people are in the comments like, "Oh, you a scammer," and I'm like, "Yo, I kind of get what he means, because we're a small company, and if we got flooded, guys, one time we got hit with like 400 orders in like 2 days.
Yes.
And we were arguing. I was crying to myself. We were fighting. I was crying myself to sleep.
Yo,
I was like,
it was bad in here. One time we had a stack of shit with no paperwork. We had a stack of shit up, and we like, all right, what the fuck? Who put this shit here? Why is this shit even here?
Oh my God.
It was, we were going at it because we were not ready for that shit.
Yeah, so we weren't ready.
That was in the beginning. We ready now. Yeah, we ready now, but in the beginning, we was not ready. Because I swear Malcolm was not my child. I know who the fuck are you? Mama Dot cursing me out. We gotta have a meeting and shit. And yeah, we were ready to toss the fucking table over and fuck everything.
Yeah.
Yo, real talk. Real talk.
Real talk.
Girlfriend, I remember with the jelly and jams and shit. She had this little jelly jam business, and she went on one of them TV shows, and she got 10,000 orders of jelly. She couldn't fill that shit, you know. So sometimes it's you get too much business. It's weird, you know. You running a mom and pop shop. That shit literally mean mom and pop.
Yes.
That shit literally mean let Keefy D, whatever his, not Keefy D, Keith Sunshine. Keith Lee. Keefy Lee come to your shop talking about, yo man, these donuts, man. And now you got a line around the corner. Yeah. You know? Shit. Yep. So that's the business of the business. You know?
Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Yo, guys, has anybody been paying attention to this listeria outbreak that's been happening?
Yes.
In a few states?
Yes.
Yo, and this is only because the third person has died, I believe, in New York. And this is only not only interesting, but this is interesting because listeria it can live on like mad different foods, like produce and stuff like that. It's
they
one of those
had to
things.
recall Boar's Head. Like sandwich meat. And in New York City, you know the delis, that's every block. You trying to get a little turkey and cheese or something. And now the Boar's Head, which is one of them prominent brands, and vegetables inside of Whole Foods. Yeah. So like where are we going with this? You know? Yeah. So just gotta be on the lookout. You know?
Pay attention to that, guys.
Pay attention to it.
Cause I was just like, wait, is this real? Like, you know, when you start seeing stuff and
but
it's
Malcom,
starting to pick
I
up
can't think of a better way to go out than eating a sandwich, you know. Except
man.
if I'm eating the box, but let me, you know. I don't think there's no listeria in wifey's box, so. I'm just saying, 2 ways to go out. Sandwich.
Please, God, please.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about I don't know this kid's name, but he's a Florida teen, and he was on camera and he beat the brakes off his teacher for taking, I think, his Nintendo Switch. And he got sentenced to 5 years in prison, right? So the kid is autistic. And I have really, really mixed feelings about it because I saw the video and I was absolutely disturbed by the video, right?
Yes.
And then at the same time, I don't know if prison would be the best place for him because, like, he doesn't. I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, on one end, I get like what he did.
I'm trying to find his name here.
Deserves consequences, but I don't know.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that. Florida student, they're not giving me his name.
Yeah, I wasn't getting his name.
All right, but the Nintendo for a kid who's autistic is not just a Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may be his comfort blanket. Mm-hmm. It may be something more, anything that's going to keep the child who's on a spectrum in his zone has to be dealt with a little different than taking a regular kid's iPhone. Because regular kids with an iPhone will shoot a teacher.
Yeah, Deion Sanders' son beat that that security guard up, but you know.
Yes, right? And so when you have to consider all things, especially as a teacher, what you rattle of an autistic kid, because you never really know. So I'm not sure 5 years jail time is the proper approach to that situation as opposed to maybe a mental institution or something, you know what I mean? And so I felt a certain kind of way about that as well.
Yeah, listen to me. Like, if that was my mom on that ground, I would feel upset as well.
Yes.
Like, I would. right? I'm not trying to take that from anybody. I would, but you have to understand, and people were saying in the chat, prison doesn't reform.
Right.
Right? And he needs actual help.
Absolutely.
Right? He needs actual help. And then he's a big dude as well. So in prison, they're gonna see another big dude.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Like that's you know,
so
it's
it's a touchy situation.
Yeah, it makes
on
me sad.
all ends, because like you said, if that's your mom's, you know, as a teacher in general, going into these urban schools is already tough. And then someone on the spectrum, and like I said, what did this Nintendo mean to this kid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you would remove it knowing that it may spark you know, something within that child. You have to be very careful, because you can't turn off these kids' PlayStation today or their phone, regular kids, without in some kind of outburst or ramification. So some other care may have needed to go into that situation. That's all I'm saying. And that's not to take away from she shouldn't have been attacked or that's somebody's mother. I get it. But I'm just thinking something else should be done for that.
I agree.
You know?
I would just made me sad. Like I said, just made me sad.
Yeah.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
I was about to say something. Team USA eked out that win.
Oh, yo, listen. I was getting prompts from ESPN, and I said, when it got to the fourth quarter and they were still down about 11-12, I had to turn the game on.
Yeah.
And you know, watch them, and it was a nail biter, but they got it done. Right?
Yeah.
Now I know people saying, well, this team ain't as good as the Dream Team or Redeem Team. You sound crazy, because if you think from 30 years ago that the talent overseas hasn't grown exponentially, then you're not looking at it from the right perspective. You're looking at it from Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and them from 1992 going up against people who were just happy to see them. It was dudes taking pictures of them damn near while the game was going on. So come on, this was a layup. That's why they won by 30 and 40 and all of that kind of stuff. There's no more enamored. There's no more. They don't look at us like the big. They like whatever. And a lot of them have, you know, NBA players. So the competition level, just think anything times 30. Right? Because the Dream Team was 92. This is 2020. Just 30 years of them studying our game. So don't look at the margin as much. Yeah, like in track, right? In the men's 100, the last place the person who went last place in like 1980, that was the first place prize, like first place time that he ran. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So think about that in terms of everything that you've seen. So when people make those kind of comparisons, it's super, super lazy. It is lazy, right? And it's not a Skip Bayless. It's a Skip Bayless-esque take. Yes, it's not giving any, no perspective to the concept of time, training, facilities, all of the things that go into today's game. Yeah. And so, But I was, full American today. I was screaming US of A. Those are my pronouns watching that game. USA. Yeah. US of A. America is winning, I think, in the medal count. I think we got the most golds. We have the most overall medals as well. So shouts out. America. Get it done. Goddamn Americans. Noah Lyles, he placed third in the 200, but which is supposed to be. He was popping a lot of shit. Is he the one who ran out the stands during the lineup and came out like you can't do that and then place third? Yeah, and then before that, he said, when I come across that, when I hit that curve, like nobody's gonna win. Like, and you came in third, dude. But he had COVID, Malcolm.
Nah, he had COVID.
They said he had COVID.
People don't even get that no more, man.
Well, he had it. Your president just had it, Malcolm. 2 weeks ago. COVID. Yes? So maybe he, COVID would make you slow, like a fever, right? Coughing and shit. Respirating, something, I don't know,
America.
Yeah. But don't come out the stands on that kind of shit.
You know what I'm
saying? And yeah, you better take first place, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was gonna say something. Carmelo's son, Kion.
Uh-huh.
He is the #1 rated player out of New York.
All right.
That's him.
I like it.
That's out to
I
him.
like it.
And Bryce James was rated #100 out of their class.
Is that
Now,
100 in the country?
Yes, in the country.
That's
right?
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Now, wait, time out. So the high school basketball watchers out there, they said that was worse than anything that's going on with Bronny, because they said Bryce is not good.
Wow, I thought Bryce was going to be the one.
I thought he was the one. Size, he looked like he had the skills, but apparently...
And no eyes were on him,
Right. And apparently they're saying a lot of these high school mixtapes, they're only getting the 3 or 4 good plays that you had the entire game. It's not like... Austin Rivers said this. He said, when he was in high school, you had to earn a mixtape.
Right.
You had to earn for,
and he had a crazy mixtape.
He was nice, right? He said, now anybody could just pay a company to come to my game. I'll get 3 points, 2 assists, and they'll make it look like, something else. So they saying that's what Bryce is a product of. Yeah.
But guess what? At least LeBron James' sons ain't on cocaine.
That was a good one. I like that one. That was a good one.
Okay, they're good American kids playing ball.
That was a good one. I like
Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, is with a Yale. Says, take her to Yale, okay? Listen, nothing they can do, okay? My father is Michael Jordan, okay? I want to take a Yale, I take a Yale, okay? I don't play basketball. I'm screwing Pippen's wife, okay? I got screwing Pippen's wife. I got a lot of money, a lot of friends. It's nothing they can do. Who put this together? Dad did.
You're right.
That's who.
You're right.
Who I trust? My dad. Huh? Yeah, come on.
You're right.
Yeah. That nigga had watermelon out there, cocaine.
Yeah. He was having a good time.
What's going on in the Olympics? Yeah, who winning? What shit? Get my father on the phone. Tell him to send me another 200,000. This shit is strong. I mean, come on, man. I don't want to hear nothing else about Michael Jordan and fucking kids and shit. That's bad, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Let's take
the
a
GOAT
commercial
conversation
break.
is over now.
Yeah.
LeBron and his good American kids, they date white women.
Yeah.
That's for Umar to deal with.
Yeah.
But they're not doing cocaine.
Facts.
Hold that, you Jordanaires.
That's facts.
Yeah, all facts.
All right, let's take a commercial break, please.
All right, let's get to a commercial break, man.
Get your questions ready for when we get back.
Get your questions ready. We'll get back to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dad, it's on you.
Come on, big money, big money. Big money, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dad, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy, I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dad.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dad.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dad, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dad. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Ho tap, no tap.
Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban X and West. It's kind of like both ours. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit. Not the
My Urban X shirt, punk.
Whoa. And we're back. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
Well, you're coming in.
crazy.
There you go. You're coming in a little
Crazy.
bit.
Oh, what's going on here? What's going
Looking a
on?
little
I need a new
crazy.
camera. I don't like this webcam anymore.
Well, do something about it.
All right, we're here. But thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Big weekend coming up at the Gathering of the Masses in ATL this Saturday and Sunday, right?
Safe travels to
Yes.
everybody coming from wherever you're coming from around the country.
Yes.
The safe travels. Stay focused. Get to the airports early. We are in Mercury retrograde. Don't take anything for granted. You know, come out, make it happen. Do something for yourself.
Absolutely. Somebody said I was in the fourth dimension. Don't be trying to come at my internet connection. Chill. That was funny.
Also, what was I was supposed to say? Oh, for the UX90 members, check the community section.
Yes,
right?
and for the people who don't know how to get to the community section,
Then they
I will
don't,
send out.
No. If you don't know how to get to community section, you haven't been a part of the crew. Don't start inviting weirdos, Malcolm, because be like, I paid my money. I deserve to be here too, motherfucker. Be like, yo, we have never seen you, your picture, your name, nothing. Because everybody's picture don't come up during the morning meetup. Some people's names. I'm Joe Johnson, nigga. I paid my money and shit. Then we got to get into a situation. So, I'm only kidding. If you are a part of that team, come on through. Check the community section. All through that section, we'll tell you where we're going to be. And if you are a super hotep vegan, like all you do is air and seal, like C320 or some shit, make sure you get your C320 and your air before you arrive. Because there's going to be some nigga shit going on the table. All right? We are not, we can all act all, well, I'll have the strawberries and Had a little blueberries on the side.
Yeah.
That's all I'll be having. You can do all that shit. Both
Yeah.
of my elbows will be on the table, popping this shit off. I might not even look up at you niggas like, yeah, I'll tap to that shit. Yeah.
It is.
It is what it is. Okay?
No, facts.
And so, but do you, before you get there, if it's like really like, one of them things, And wear a
Absolutely.
mask if pancakes, make you uncomfortable. Grits, if that, just prepare yourself. Sausages and shit and bacon and niggas might be, it's in the South, and there'll be some driblet gravy and some big old biscuit and shit. It might be a lot of shit on the table.
I'm offended.
Might be a lot of shit on the table now, and you might be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, niggas. If that's going to be, then just look through the window and say hi to us, and we'll give you a pass and shit. Do what you do.
Oh
you need
my
to get
gosh.
your little drops in, and eyeball drops, whatever the fuck it is you do, feel free to do it. All right.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
I'm teasing.
visit
Yeah.
schoolofexcellence.com if you want a free download, online business download, free 50 business ideas from.
Yeah, continue talking, Malcolm. I'm gonna do this for you, so people.
So 50 business ideas ranging from $0 to $1,000, online business checklist, 10 books that I read that was really good. I think will help you guys, and a list of softwares that we use to run our online business. The link is in the description below if you want to go there.
Link is in the description below. Malcolm is a real good dude. He's an honest guy. He really is. Yes.
All right. Let's get to some more stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So there was a CrossFit swimmer who died today during the competition. Well, he died during the swimming portion of the competition. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, woo.
So the CrossFit, how many? That's not like the triathlon, right?
No, CrossFit, yeah, it's like some people have mixed feelings about it because they feel like it does more damage to your body than good.
Okay.
Because they doing like 100 reps of pull-ups, like just in a lot of succession and stuff like that, and then like they are. Yes, it's just a lot on the body that,
and that's a lot on the heart.
Yes.
And the swimming is a full body exercise, and a lot of people don't realize that until you swim. So condolences to his family. But I tell you what, and I'm not being funny when I say this, he looked like he loved what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but that heart is can't endure, especially the heart of today. And he might have been jibbity jabbed up. I don't even want to start the speculation, but the shocks to the body of that could be a bit much.
He was a Serbian guy. His name was Lazar. I don't know how to say his last name. I will butcher this last name.
Okay.
But yeah.
But you said he went into the water and didn't come back out, yes?
Yeah, he was 100 meters from the finish line.
Wow.
When he went down.
Wow. So, that must be tough for his family to watch.
They found out the cause of death from Jacoby Jones, the Ravens player, hypertension.
High blood pressure?
Yeah.
Wow. Jacoby
He's
Jones.
40 years old.
Recently?
Yeah, he died
passed
like a
away.
week ago. Yeah,
Yes.
like a week ago.
Okay. So he had high blood pressure. Number one silent killer in America is high blood pressure.
So I did see that. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. The Fugees canceled their American tour. Apparently, the European tour is still going on. But Lauryn Hill came out and said it was because of low ticket sales, because the media painted her in a bad light for missing her shows or being late to her shows, and it painted her in a bad light. That's why people didn't buy tickets.
Well, I disagree. If it walked like a duck and quacked like a duck,
Yeah.
it's a goddamn duck.
Yeah.
And I've known people personally who have went to her concerts, and they all say the same thing, Malcolm. She's late. She's a little arrogant. She's going in on her band. And I mean, not just a little late, like she's late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so if that's the reputation that you give off, and a lot of people are saying the same thing, then that, as your reputation, will precede you. And people will go, And then I think, I'm not sure her and the Fugees have worked out a lot of the internal issues that they had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but I'm wishing them luck on the Canadian portion of the tour. And I'm also hearing Lauryn Hill is coming out with a solo album, studio album. Yeah.
Okay.
I
want to hear it. I want
to hear it because it's been a long time since what, 96? 96, 97 or something like that?
No, when did that come out? Not 96.
Yeah, that came out about 96 or 97. Maybe 98.
99. That came out.
Okay, I say 98. I could be wrong. But
Yeah,
it's been a while.
guys.
It's been over 25 years.
At least, yes.
And so, but now she has a new deal. She's out of the Columbia deal.
Okay.
And so let's hear what a more mature Lauryn, who's been, through a lot, seen a lot, let's see what she has, to offer.
And I was gonna say something else. Oh, somebody mentioned in the chat, Prize. What the hell's going on with him?
Remember, he is a government informant or something. Yes. Remember, he's down with that with the what's the white boy, superstar actor. He was inside of the goddamn bear.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, him, Obama. Remember that weird case?
Yeah.
And Prize is supposed to be a witness, allegedly. They said 1998, Malcolm. August.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I figured it was around that time. Yeah.
Damn.
And so, he got issues. Her feelings toward Prize. Wyclef.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of issues. I would love to see them perform. They were amazing. So now that tour is canceled, and she's blaming it on that. That don't stop people from buying tickets. If they want to see you, and you are gonna be on time to perform, people put their money up.
All right. So let's take some questions, guys.
Let's get to some questions because we have to pack.
We got stuff to do.
And get on that road.
Joe Rogan, he just endorsed JFK Jr. for president.
Okay.
I think that was the easy way out. He was better off not saying anything.
Yeah, because he's running as independent, yes?
Exactly. So it's just kind of like he's the best guy for the job, but however, every time an election comes around and Joe Rogan says something, they always expose when he said nigger a bunch of times on his podcast.
Got you.
So you might be seeing that soon.
Expect that to come up. Yeah.
Expect that to drop real soon. It's like the same. It's always with that. He just did a live special on Netflix. Did you see it? Did you hear anything about it?
A comedy special, right?
Yeah.
Where he said Michelle Obama got a penis. He said the alien, something about the moon landing. Yeah. I didn't know he was a comedian.
You know what's crazy? If you watch his podcast, he talks like he is like a comedian big dog. Like,
got you.
It's like, when Vlad talks about himself in hip hop, like he just kind of like puts himself
in the hierarchy of the art form.
Joe Rogan does with comedy, but what he did is what Vlad does. Because he platforms so many comedians, he got a lot of them a lot of money, right? He got a lot of them a lot of notoriety. He got a lot of them to start their own podcasts and stuff like that as well. So they look at him like, yo, thank you. So he became the comedy tastemaker. And that's why they all kind of revere him.
Gotcha.
So he's able to kind of put himself that way.
Gotcha.
Same thing with Vlad. Like, he platforms you. Your sales go up every time you on his platform or something like that. So you just kind of look at him like he's helped me. So but I say all of that to say his special was not good.
Gotcha.
That's what I will say. It was not like, he had a couple moments, but I don't know what this live thing that they're trying to do on Netflix with the live specials, because Cat Williams wasn't that good. Like, I don't know what they're trying with that.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't like it because, like, at least if you edited up a few shows, you could maybe take out the non-funny stuff or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Why is nobody talking the fact that Drake needs a feature for a hit? Is the bar that low? I'm telling you, I think he should have like just went away for like 3 years.
Yeah, maybe he don't write, so I can't say he could have been a writer, you know. But
he should have like legit like just went away for like 3 years, like just turn off the phone, go somewhere, live life. Live life.
Yeah.
Because it seems like he's trying to force music, and everybody still has that bad taste in their mouth.
The songs that used to hit don't hit no more.
It don't hit.
You
so
can't
you gotta,
come out
like,
with the melodies no more. They just not hitting, man. You gotta let that Kendrick Lamar shit die down, my nigga.
I was saying, I'm telling you, leave for like 3 years, go somewhere. Yep. Don't even like, just ignore everything and then
reinvent
pop
yourself.
Back out. Yeah, because like, this what he's doing. I think that's a bad move. Personally.
Because I'm gonna be honest. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, but that.
Go ahead.
This is the
struggles. We not next to each other, so it's a little, you know.
The struggles. But what I was gonna say is this might be a result of him being signed to so many people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The music industry kind of relies on him.
He was the machine.
Right. So if you're not putting nothing out, then nigga, like, the lights gotta stay on out here somehow.
Yep. It's been 9 months, no alcohol. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Congrats to you.
Time is moving. All right. I love it. Every day is a day, you know what I mean, that you win, keep winning. Yeah. And it's something a friend of mine who's been sober for 20 years said. He had 3 words, no matter what. So those are the words he lived by. No matter what. I can't, fall back into that mix. I have to stay strong every day. And so I appreciate that. Talking to somebody who's been through some stuff myself growing up, so I know. Now, what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by Malcom 3 times is that I have just started appreciating Ja Rule's music again. You follow? After 20 years... No. Reliving, he had some slaps.
No, absolutely. I'm joking.
He had some slaps. Yes. He had a moment that belonged to him before 50, and not just the 50, but the case with Irv Gotti and them. All of that stuff kind of buried him, and I couldn't listen to nothing he did for a while. But now, as I revisit he had some slaps. Drake needs to go away for 10 years. Yeah. And then when his slaps come back on, I'll be like, all right, I remember I was...
10 years, though? That's crazy.
Well, in this day and time, it might be 5 because time is moving so fast. It took Ja Rule like 20 years, son. He was done. He went to jail. He was a part of that grift with the booking the island.
Firefest. Billy McFarlane.
Shit.
Billy McFarlane,
Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on with him. Rumors of him and Diddy. A lot of shit was going on, and now I'm listening to his slaps again.
Yo, random. Did you guys know that him and DMX were beefing for that long?
Yeah. They were beefing a long time.
A long time. I did not realize that.
Well, remember, they sounded alike. Let's start there.
And DMX was just like, yo, like, this is my sound. You trying to sound like me, and it's like, yo, this is my voice, and it's just like...
And that ain't your voice, or whatever. Yeah. And then it got ugly because DMX went on the radio and outed him for rocking with guys. It got real ugly for a long time. And then they squared it up before DMX passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question. Did you hear Kamala Harris tried to reach out? Yes, to streamers and vloggers. So Kai Cenat said the Secret Service reached out to him to get Kamala Harris on his stream or something like that. And which I respected his position on. He said, like, why would I be talking to anybody, any politicians? Like, what do I know about this? So I completely respected that.
Absolutely.
I completely respected that.
But they're all running the same script now. I saw it on a few channels. Here's something you niggas don't know about Kamala. And it's just weird shit. And I can tell you niggas have been paid to do that shit. And, it just, whatever. Enjoy the money. Enjoy the proceeds that's coming in off of it,
Yeah. Yeah. Those were funny, though. I don't know why I found those funny because I just, like, okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What else people are talking about?
Let's take some more questions. Yeah, because DMX, Ja Rule, and Jay-Z was supposed to be. That was like the Murder Inc. cover.
That was the Murder Inc. and Jay bailed on that.
Yeah.
And wanted to do his own thing.
Right. That is.
Yeah, Kai has a huge following. And so she wanted to just tap into that energy. That's all that was. But he did not leverage his audience. I respect it.
Yeah. Because they're likely to turn on him for that. Did you hear about the U.S. accidentally sending the Taliban $270 million somehow?
You believe that?
Obviously not. But that's the story they're going for.
And not know where you sent. I wish they'd send me $200 million.
Facts. I get low. I get
real low.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, so Elon Musk and Twitter, aka X, they're suing advertisers because they said that once he got the platform, there were a bunch of advertisers who colluded together to pull their money from the platform. So it's been 2 years apparently, and they are suing now.
Okay, good luck with that. His money's long enough.
He said it means war. Not on paper is long. You know what I'm saying?
His money?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Enough to sue some advertisers.
Yeah.
Come on. What do you got? 50 billion? What do you got?
Google got sued recently, and they lost, right? So apparently, this is according to CNN, Google has an illegal monopoly on search, a judge ruled.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So if they have to break that up, now you're going to see other companies start to come in, and then like you might start to get like actual access to like unbiased information. Yeah.
Unbiased information.
Yeah.
Might just happen. Yeah. Because Google owned Google and YouTube.
Yep.
And they own now what was that?
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo.
Yep.
They just don't tell you they own it now. Right? Because Big Bank do what? Take Little Bank. Somebody said, what happened to Nelly and his drug arrest, Malcolm?
What the hell was that? He got caught with ecstasy. Or like, was he on ecstasy? Or I think he got caught with ecstasy. And he was speeding, I think.
Why is that a crime? They all on ecstasy. How much ecstasy did he get caught with?
I don't know. And then people are going like, what you need ecstasy for? Your girl pregnant, Ashanti pregnant. What you need ecstasy for? That type of stuff.
I mean, maybe they're into that. I don't know. I don't know. Why you think the baby has that dot on its top of his head when it's born? That little soft spot.
That's not why.
Malcolm, why you think that dot is there?
That is not why.
Feel the top of your head right now, nigga. I put that dot there, nigga.
All right, we about to go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been real cool thing with you guys. Podcast episode. Like, share, subscribe.
Malcolm, stop getting all like that. Come on now.
Like, share, subscribe. See everybody at the Gathering of the Masses this weekend.
Yes.
See you guys. He just grossed me out. I'm gonna go do something. I don't know. Bye. I'm
Pack
getting
your
off.
bags.
Bye.
We will
Pack my
see you
bag.
at the event, and we're gonna have a good time. Everything on my table will be $30 or less. We ain't, we just bring in stuff, and you should just take it with you. That's what we're talking about. Just pack it up.
Absolutely.
And take it with you. Right? And with that being said, Mal, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on Monday when we get back.
Monday. Yes.